Scottish Water is the fourth largest water and wastewater service provider in the UK. We also work with hundreds of developers within Scotland who are developing household and non-household sites throughout the country. And part of our challenge is delivering the very best service we can to those customers throughout Scotland.
The vesting process in Scottish Water is the means by which developers who lay their own water pipes and sewers and pumping stations, etc., get them legally transferred to Scottish Water so that we can own and maintain them into the future.
We've had issues with assets being constructed that have not been transferred into Scottish Water's ownership. So having worked with Pathfinder on a number of occasions, we recognised they were the ideal partner to come in and assist us and ensure that over a 2 to 3 year period, we vested as many of the legacy assets as we could.
The approach we took to the vesting project was twofold. One was to deal with the challenge of legacy assets, so assets that have been built historically. The second aspect of this was to change our approach to business as usual so that our policies and procedures going forward are fit for purpose.
The programme was designed by looking at a number of information sets, mostly analysis to understand why over a number of years the assets from developers and sites that they'd constructed had not been brought into Scottish Water.
We met 30 different teams across Scotland over the first 6 to 9 months just to understand how do we actually design the process, who's involved and what does each person do.
People's roles in the programme grew from firstly appointing administrators to look at the analysis. It quickly led to requiring team leader roles, field-based staff and then project managers.
I suppose two of our single biggest difficulties was the legal complexities to do with servitudes, to do with land title to some of the assets that we need to get hold of. And then also where we've got such a wide variety of stakeholders, it's how we engage them on a regular and consistent basis and give them the data they need and the information they need to keep up with what's going on.
The work that's left to do in the project is to really deliver what we've set up in terms of structure and process, and by delivery we must increase the volumes and make sure that the outputs are increasing month on month.
Two key areas we've been very successful at are stakeholder management. We've achieved good buy-in from all Scottish Water management and the development community. We've also had great success in our legal processes. We've got some real momentum behind the programme.
This approach that we developed actually meant the new process was developed in partnership with the development community. And from a reputational point of view, that's been absolutely fantastic because they feel that we've listened to them and we've developed a process that's not only fit for purpose for us, but for them as a development community.